Okay, I had a chance to listen to Dr. Karen Mustaine talking about a research project she's recently completed and published, and I thought it was interesting. So I found an excerpt of that research, and I'm going to read some of it to you. Not much, just a little bit of it, just to give you an idea of what this research involved. And then if you have interest in learning more, you can go search for it out there on the webs. And why it's important? Because it talks about cancer-related fatigue and how you fix it, which is something that I've been talking about as well. So it kind of gives us a pretty good alignment here of the two topics. Let's hit this question first that's brought up in the key points. Which are the 4 most commonly recommended treatments for cancer-related fatigue? Which exercise, psychological, the combination of exercise and psychological, and pharmaceutical, which is taking a pill, is the most effective to combat fatigue. And findings, they found that exercise and psychological interventions, a combination of both, that combination reduces the fatigue for cancer and cancer treatment. What are you? Well, if you're feeling fatigue after thyroidectomy, the solution is exercise, which is what we've been talking about, but also psychological interventions. Psychological interventions could be a support group, talking with other people, involvement in forums like Facebook group where you're talking about different issues, sharing your story, hearing about other people's stories. It doesn't have to necessarily be laying on a couch talking with a shrink. That's an option as well. But certainly the involvement, even watching these videos that I'm putting out there, are all helpful. A little more information down here. There we go. Related fatigue is one of the most common and disabling adverse effects reported by patients with cancer during and after treatment. Cancer-related fatigue can persist for years after treatment completion and is exacerbated by co-occurring cancer-related adverse effects such as depression, anxiety, sleep disturbance, and pain. Cancer-related fatigue reduces a patient's ability to complete medical treatments for cancer and participate in essential valued life activities, thus undermining quality of life and potential reduce overall survival. So I've seen this in a lot of forums. People say, oh, I'm just so exhausted, it's impacting my work, I can't work out, I can't do this or that. This is exactly being described here. The significant part of this research is, suppose you're exhausted, you're fatigued, you're depressed, and what's the solution for it? Well, they're saying that the solution isn't to go take a pill. The solution is to go for a walk. And that is supposed to be the most significant way to help you out. Talking about it with others, they've got a list here of cognitive behavior, psychoeducational, or eclectic. I'm not really sure what all that means, but certainly getting in a group and talking about your experiences falls into one of those categories. So if you have more interest in this research, I encourage you to go find this article out. I pulled it out of JAMAnetwork.com, but it's probably elsewhere as well. And hopefully this video was helpful.